Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at my top 5 personal favorite SMGs, and I'm also going to be giving you guys my loadouts for these guns as well. Now just keep in mind that this list is of my personal opinion, however it is also reflected in the usage of these guns in the pro scene and the opinions that other pro players possess. So yeah, basically what we're going to be doing is just taking a look at these top 5 guns. I'm going to be talking about my personal, opinions about them, saying what I feel, blah, 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 that type of stuff. And finally, we're going to be taking a look at the gunsmiths for them. So yeah, just before we get into the video, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe because we are trying to get to 30,000 subscribers by August. Also, make sure to go ahead and join the Discord server. And also make sure to go ahead and check out the 20,000 subscriber montage. All that stuff will be linked in the pinned comment down below. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Now for the honorable mention, you guys are seeing the gun on screen right now, and that is in fact the GKS. So GKS has been in, I think, the top 5 recently. However, with the addition of the newest SMG inside the game, its spot has been pushed back just a little bit. So GKS at honorable mention. Alright, so coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the RUS. Now, recently I did make a video on this, so I think it was about like 2 days ago, made a video on this gun. So if you would like to check out a different gunsmith for this gun, I've got 2 of them in that video. So just go ahead and go to my recent videos if you want to see that. But yeah, the RUS is a super reliable gun. It's a bit more of an SMG AR hybrid, so it's able to handle longer ranges and medium ranges just a little bit better than some of the other SMGs in this game. So that makes it quite a little bit more versatile. However, it does lack standing out in any specific certain parts. So for example, at close range, it is just not able to compete against guns like, actually I won't mention what those guns are because they will be later in this video, but let's just say the time to kill isn't the best on the guns at close range, and they don't really match ARs and some LGs at longer ranges as well. So that's why this gun is not at the top of this list, just because it's a bit more of an all-rounder but isn't really especially good at anything. However, I've been using this gun for a super long time. Mobility feels great, iron sight feels great, but especially the mobility just isn't as good as some of the other SMGs, just because it's a bit more of a hybrid gun. But yeah, that's the RUS coming in at the number 5 spot. Alright, so coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the QXR. Now, the loadout that I currently have for this gun is a bit more of a long-range accuracy sort of base loadout. Now, I actually got this loadout from Tribe X Slothy, who is one of the players for Tribe. And in case you guys didn't know, Tribe is basically the best NA pro team in the scene right now. So, yeah, this loadout is definitely very credible. In terms of the person that I got it from, at least. If you want to see, more short range, medium range sort of loadouts, just check out my previous videos. I've already made quite a few videos on the QXR, so I'm sure that there'll be something out there that you will enjoy. But yeah, this gun is super great. Got a great iron sight like most of the SMGs in this list. The mobility feels great. You can strafe pretty well on it. Not particularly with this loadout, but definitely with high mobility loadouts. The only problem I feel like with this gun is it just feels like a little bit of a pea shooter at longer ranges, unless you're using this loadout, obviously. But to be able to be less of a pea shooter, you have to give up some of your movement and ADS speed. But yeah, it's just sort of like a sacrifice you have to make. But yeah, the QXR is just a bit more of a downgrade to some of the other guns on this list. So I wouldn't say there's anything special about the QXR that the other guns on this list don't possess. So that's why it's going to be coming in at the number 4 spot. It's just kind of like a budget version of the other guns on the list. But yeah, QXR coming in at the number 4 spot. Alright, so coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the Fennec. Now, the Fennec is one of those guns that does take a lot of skill. However, when you can master it, it can be an insanely good gun. So as you guys can see on screen right now, I'm using the Pro loadout for the Fennec, which has quite a lot of recoil. So I'll be giving you guys my loadout for the Pro loadout. However, I have made previous videos on loadouts with the recoil that is controllable and a bit better accuracy as well. So if you want to take a look at that, then you can also go ahead and do that also. However, I do believe that the Fennec is the god of close range in this game. It is just outmatched by, you know, I feel like it's time to kill. It's got some pretty fast fire rate as well, and it just feels unbeatable at close range. You can put literally any gun next to this thing and it will just shred at close range, and that's why pros love to use this gun. However, recently there have been some other guns in this game that have just been overpowering it a little bit, since their time to kills at close range have been going up as well. However, they're also viable at medium and longer ranges as well, and that is something that the Fennec just really isn't viable at. So I feel like the Fennec is more of a specialist gun. It's only viable at closer ranges, and if you're more of an aggressive player who knows how to play aggressively, of course, then yeah, the Fennec is perfect for you, especially if you've got the recoil control as well. But yeah, the Fennec is just one of those guns that takes skill to use. If you're not, you know, particularly skilled or new to this game, then the Fennec won't be a number 3 gun for you, because it will just be too hard to use essentially. But yeah, that's for me. The Fennec is at the number 3 spot in the top 5 SMGs inside of Call of Duty Mobile. Alright, so coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the PP19 Bison. Now, I know some of you guys are wondering, hey, why isn't the PP19 at the number 1 spot? It seems absolutely broken. It's got 60 round magazine capacity. It's got crazy movement, crazy ADS speed, great iron sight, pretty good damage at range, great fire rate, great time to kill. It's really got it all. However, if you guys have seen my recent video on this gun in comparison to the number 1 gun in this video, which I will not name, the number 1 gun actually seems to be a better version of this gun in most, or at least in the more important aspects of the gun. So that is why the PP19 Bison is coming in at the number 2 spot. But yeah, it's still a great gun. Don't get me wrong. This thing is absolutely broken. It's just that the number 1 gun is just a little bit more broken. That's the type of stuff we're talking about here. So PP19, still absolutely crazy. Definitely recommend you to try it for this gun and grind for it if you haven't got it already. Yeah, I absolutely love this gun. It's probably my favorite gun in the game right now. So just strongly recommend you to use it. Don't get put down by the number 2 spot. It is still definitely one of the best guns inside of Call of Duty Mobile. So yeah, that's the PP19 at the number 2 spot. Alright, so coming in at the number 1 spot, we have none other than the QQ9. Now, I know a lot of you guys saw this coming, and if you watched my previous video on the QQ9 versus Bison, which I was talking about before, then you guys will definitely know that the QQ9 was going to be number 1 in this video. So yeah, basically in short, if I was just to, you know, summarize the QQ9 v Bison video, the QQ9 has a better time to kill at literally every single range. However, the Bison has better, I think, magazine capacity, and in my personal opinion, has a better iron sight as well. But you know, obviously the QQ9 has more options for iron sights because it's been in the game longer and has quite a lot more skins. So you've got more options there. And yeah, that's the reason that it's at the number 1 spot is just because the time to kills on this gun are so good. Like the to the point that they're broken. They're just utterly broken. And that's why you see so many people using this gun in the pro scene, and so many people abusing it in ranked as well. So even though it may not be the most pleasant sight to see, especially in ranked, you can't argue that this gun isn't the best gun inside of the game right now. And obviously that means it's going to be the best SMG as well. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your thoughts are on the top 5 SMGs. If you have any, you know, other thoughts, you know, other placings with guns, then let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.